Hey guys, Marsengan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we have a very interesting 200% lead showcase. I thought it would be kind of fun to do this unit just to see what he is looking like nowadays. If you don't recognise the art, this is the TEQ free-to-play Android 13 who got his EZA alongside all the other Battlefield units like the INT EZA, AGL Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the STR's like Evil Boo, and this free-to-play guy got one as well. So he was originally farmable from a story event, which they revamped and made it a bit easier to get all the copies, and then yeah, eventually got an Awakening and then an EZA. So he is a free-to-play, fully free-to-play. You can get him Rainbow EZA. Obviously, to Rainbow him, you'd have to use your own orbs. He's not one of those free-to-play units, unfortunately. But I thought it'd be kind of interesting to see how well he's aged, because he is an EZA unit, right? Now, unfortunately, I haven't link leveled him. Any of those link levels are just from random Extreme Z areas or something where I've had to use him. So I do think it's worth taking into account that there definitely would be a significant difference in some of the numbers that we will see. Because like Tough as Nails, for example, at level 2, it's 15.5% defense. At level 10, it's 20%. Android Assault gives defense. I think Red Ribbon Army, yeah, it gives some defense as well as attack. Shattering the Limit gives attack and defense. Fear and Faith is just key. There's one other one. Is it Nightmare? No, Nightmare is just attack. Is it Metamorphosis? Yeah, Metamorphosis gives attack and defense as well. Not a huge amount. I think at level 10 it might only be attack and defense 5%. But it's worth bearing in mind that obviously he's going to have higher numbers if he is full level 10 links. But same goes for all units, right? So his super attack is just supreme damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. So sadly, no really good super attack effect. But he gets key 4 and attack and defense 80% when key is 8 or more. So you only have to get 8 key, and then obviously that extra 4 is going to give him the 12 that he needs to super. And then he gets attack and defense 30% when there are 3 or more android allies on the team. So obviously you ideally need to run him on a team with androids, but that does make his total only 110%. So I'm not expecting to see crazy things out of him here. We have the rotation that we want with Android 13 pre-transformed. We're also getting, I think, is it Tough as Nails? Yeah, we're getting Tough as Nails from these guys. So without Tough as Nails, he's at 77k defense. When we put him here, it goes up to 100k. So yeah, that extra defensive link definitely very, very helpful. But yeah, 100k defense with no like defense raising effect on super attack or anything like that, that's a little bit of a yikes. Let's see what this attack stat is. I mean, if that link on its own at level 2 makes that much difference, I can assume that if he was at full level 10 links, we might actually be getting close to 150k defense. Not that that is good still, but I was not expecting 13 to double super here. Hopefully he doesn't kill him. Oh, close. 1.94. Oh god, that's so bad. I mean, yeah, he's a free-to-play unit, but oof, 2 million. And that's with attack support as well, because we're fighting a super-type enemy. So obviously the 18 and 16 unit are providing extra attack as opposed to extra defense, right? They give one more than the other depending on whether you're fighting a super or extreme-type enemy. So yeah, obviously he's going to have a slightly better turn offensively when we have Jiro and 19 in slot 3, because obviously they are a 40% support unit. But yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to show this unit, but I don't know if like, if you're free to play, obviously there is the possibility that you threw some summons at the Golden Week Dual Dokkan Fests and got really lucky and you pulled Cell. And obviously for a fully free-to-play player or somebody who's fairly new, you're obviously not necessarily going to have a massively stacked androids team. I mean, especially if you are new or free-to-play, you might not have like physical LR Cell who just got his EZA. You know, so you kind of need every good android unit you can get. So I thought it'd be interesting to see what he's looking like here. But so we're missing Tough as Nails. We still have 100k defense though now, thanks to obviously all the extra support we're getting from Jiro and 19. Because on the previous rotation, because 16 and 18 were giving more attack than defense, they're only giving, is it 16% defense or 18%? whereas now we're getting 40% from Giro and 19, as well as 40% attack. So let's see what kind of difference that makes. I'm assuming since we were just under, that we'll be able to break 2 million here. So it's interesting to see the difference in some of the power levels of these like free-to-play Easy A's, because this free-to-play... Oh, well, did he not break 2 million? Okay. This free-to-play Android 13, technically his best link partners are the 14 and 15 unit, and then the STR untransformed Android 13, both of which have Easy A's now, and both of which are probably slightly better than this guy. But unfortunately, because they're not on power absorption, because obviously untransformed 13 is not on there, and 14 and 15 are not on there, which means they're not on Cell's team. Because Cell's team, you got to remember, the Android's part is only the extra 30%. His actual 170 leads are Android/Cell Saga and power absorption. And Android 13 units, unless they transform or already are Super Android 13, are not on those categories. So that means his best link partner is that AGL one. You have to remember as well, of course, actually, the AGL one is acting as a support unit as well, until I think the next turn when he's going to transform. And unfortunately, this is another one of those examples that we've talked about in the past with units like him, Turles, where future Gohan as well, because we did a 200% showcase for him. It would be much better if his transformation was an active skill that you could choose whether to use it or not, because a lot of times, like Android 13, the AGL Dokkan Fest one, can be really useful for an Android team as a support unit, but obviously, where as long as you have more than, is it 2 other Android allies, you have no control over his transformation. So there's a couple of units that he works really well alongside, like Super 17, where, you know, getting that extra little bit of support is probably better than the bonus you get from the transformed version. It depends on the event, obviously, because we're in the Goku event. The transformed Android 13 is obviously very powerful. Unfortunately, the links that they share don't really change, and this free-to-play Android 13 doesn't have big bad bosses, which I feel is a unfortunate oversight. Obviously, free-to-play units, you probably want them to be as effective as possible if you are a free-to-play player. So having free-to-play, like strong free-to-play units that actually have links like big bad bosses would probably be quite helpful. So of course we get supered in slot 1 again. No level 3 dodge. 230k. Wow. And then see, he's only at 2.9, but obviously he is missing big bad bosses, missing fierce battle, so not the best rotation for him. Guaranteed crit against Goku. And what do we take here with... Wow, we're not even at 1.5 without support for the free-to-play Android 13. And then, yeah, he's taken like 60k from normal attacks from this physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So, yeah, I would dread to think what kind of damage we'd be taking if we get to the Int Super Saiyan 4 phase, which we probably will be able to, but man, that is a lot of damage. His defense is not great. Now, obviously, he's an old unit, so I'm not expecting to suddenly throw him onto this team and he'd be like, oh god, he's the best, like, 200% unit in the game. But, yeah. Alright, so Cell's going to eat a super attack here. But with all the support we have on the rotation, I would assume that we live, but I'm going to heal up, obviously, just in case, right? Because we're only really here to see what the TEQ Android 13 can do, so I don't need to try and get through this bit with no item or anything. Cell is putting out a 7.2 million attack stat, though, so the chances that we finish off Goku here are pretty high. Okay, well, look at that. He survives with the tiniest sliver of health. Remember that Cell can get, like, multiple attacks and stuff, but obviously with the item, double-digit damage, and then second form Cell can finish him off. So, yeah, TEQ free-to-play Android 13. You'll have to let me know out there, any free-to-play or newer players, have you actually gotten much use out of this unit, even without, like, the 200% leader skill? Because I can't imagine that he's been a super useful unit for quite a while, unfortunately. Like, again, with the free-to-play Barbershop STR13 and the Physical 14 and 15 being actually quite decent with their easy A's, like, both of them are better to run than this guy, I would imagine. Now, obviously, for a full free-to-play team, the 14 and 15 do get extra parts of their passive unlocked by being on rotation with a transformed, like a Super Android 13. So I could see running like a free-to-play Android team where you have this guy, the STR, like base form 13, and then the 14 and 15 unit. But that's if you're like solely using free-to-play units, because AGL Android 13 has been on quite a lot of banners now. So even if you're someone who is free-to-play but you have been playing the game for quite a while, I imagine there is a possibility that you would have a copy of him. But so let's go ahead and finish off the Great Ape here. I assume we finish him off this turn because we got double AGL Cell rotation. AGL Cell being the only one that's taking any hits as well. So it's not like we can get surprise super attacked by the Ozaru on second form Cell. So this should be it, right? We got a 35% chance to crit here. Come through. Yep. 6.3 mil. Alright, so this will be the final turn that we see TEQ Android 13. Probably because we will die. If we take a super, we're definitely dying. But I guess we will see. Would 13 survive a super attack, the AGL one? He's got 327k defense and we have 500k HP. I'm going to assume yes. Although we don't get any extra links, right? So there's no real reason not to put him in the middle, other than the fact that there's less attacks, so we have more chance of surviving the turn, which is probably for the better. I also don't want to get the Dokkan attack now, because... well, actually, no, it doesn't matter. 13 is... AGL 13, even though he gets a guaranteed crit, he's not going to one-shot full powers... well, sorry, this is just normal Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's not going to one-shot him, but I'm not going to grab the nodes anyway, just I want this to be over faster. So, let's see. Again, we're probably not going to break 2 million attack stat with Android 13. I think they should have given him some sort of super attack effect. Like, even if it was just raise his attack and defense in one turn. Even as like a free-to-play unit at the time he released. I don't feel like that would have made him super broken or anything. Yeah, 1.77. And how much do we take? Oh, let's go. Level 3 oh, well. Rest in peace, boys. We level 3 dodge the normal attack, and then 579k. Well, there you go. TEQ free-to-play Android 13. What can I say? The 200% leader skill can't save everybody, right? So, let me know what you guys think down below, especially if you are free-to-play and you have gotten some use out of him. Let me know your thoughts, but yeah, he's definitely... not aged particularly well. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.